Most couples don't fall apart because they stopped loving each other. They fall apart because they stopped working at it, and they didn't even notice it was happening. You wake up one day, and the person sleeping next to you feels like a stranger. The laughs got quieter, the conversations got shorter, the little things that used to feel exciting now feel like routine. And somewhere between life getting busy and both of you getting comfortable, the connection started to slip. That's the real danger in relationships, not the big fights, not the dramatic betrayals. It's the slow fade, the gradual drift that nobody talks about until it's almost too late. So today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to walk you through exactly what long-lasting couples do differently. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a completely different understanding of what it actually takes to make love last. The first thing, stop assuming and start asking. Here's something nobody tells you early in a relationship. Your partner is not the same person they were when you met them. People grow. People change. What they needed from you 2 years ago is not what they need today. But most people in long-term relationships are still operating on assumptions from year one. They assume they know what makes their partner happy. They assume they understand what their partner's silence means. They assume that nothing has been said. Everything is fine. This is one of the fastest ways to destroy intimacy. The couples who stay together and stay happy together make it a habit to keep asking. Not just, how was your day, small talk, real questions. What are you struggling with right now? Is there something I've been doing that bothers you? What do you need from me this month that I haven't been giving you? These questions feel uncomfortable at first, but they do something powerful. They tell your partner that you're still paying attention, that you're still interested, that they haven't become invisible to you. Curiosity is what kept you close at the beginning. Curiosity is what will keep you close 20 years from now. The second thing, protect your relationship like it's a business. The best couples treat their relationship like something that requires consistent investment, not just when things are falling apart, but especially when things are going well. Think about it this way. You wouldn't only water a plant when it's dying, you water it regularly so it never gets to that point. Your relationship works the same way. That means having intentional time together, not just existing in the same house, not just watching the same Netflix series side by side, but actual connected time. Date nights that aren't canceled, conversations that aren't interrupted by phones, moments where you're both fully present. Couples who last don't wait until they're in crisis to start investing. They build rituals, small, consistent habits that keep the connection alive. A morning check-in, a nightly debrief, a weekly walk, whatever works for you, but something that's yours, that belongs to the relationship. The couples who skip this, they wake up 5 years later wondering why they feel like roommates. The third thing, learn to fight the right way. Every couple fights. Let me say that again. Every couple fights. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying or completely disconnected from each other. But here's the difference between couples who grow from conflict and couples who get destroyed by it. It's not about whether they fight, it's about how they fight. Couples who last have figured out that the goal of an argument is not to win, it's to understand. The moment you're more focused on being right than on understanding your partner, you've already lost, not the argument, but the relationship points that actually matter. There are a few rules that the strongest couples follow when things get heated. 1. Attack the problem, not the person. I feel unheard when you interrupt me is completely different than you never listen to anything I say. One opens a conversation, the other starts a war. 2. Take breaks before it escalates. If you feel your emotions spiking, stepping away for 20 minutes is not weakness, it's strategy. You cannot have a productive conversation when your nervous system is in fight or flight mode. 3. Repair quickly. Don't let unresolved conflict sit and rot. The longer you let resentment build, the harder it becomes to dismantle. Apologize fast, come back to the table fast. Fix it before it festers. The couples who fight well are the ones still together when it matters. The fourth thing, keep choosing each other on purpose. This is the one most people completely overlook. In the beginning, choosing your partner is easy. The feelings are strong, the butterflies are real, everything is exciting. But as time goes on, love shifts from something you feel to something you decide. And that decision has to be made repeatedly, not once at the altar, not once when you move in together, but every single day. When you're annoyed and you choose patience instead of snapping. When you're tired and you still show up for your partner's hard moment. When life is stressful and chaotic and you still choose to be the person your partner can count on, that is love in its highest form. This is what the older couples who've been together for 40, 50 years actually mean when they say love is a choice. It's not poetic, it's practical. It's waking up every day and deciding that this person, with their flaws, their moods, their baggage, is still the one you're choosing. The couples who stop making that choice consciously are the ones who drift. They don't wake up one day and decide to fall out of love. They just stop actively choosing in, and eventually the connection breaks. Don't let that happen to you. The fifth thing, keep growing, both together and individually. The healthiest relationships are made up of two people who are both growing, not just growing together, but growing as individuals too. This is counterintuitive for a lot of people. They think closeness means being everything to each other, but that kind of codependency actually kills the attraction that keeps a relationship alive. When you have your own goals, your own passions, your own identity, you bring something to the relationship. You stay interesting. You stay dynamic. You don't become someone who needs their partner to fill every empty space in their life, and that pressure alone can suffocate a relationship. At the same time, growing together matters as just as much. Shared goals, shared experiences, trying new things together, challenging each other to be better. A couple that grows together builds a history, a momentum, a sense that they're building something real. The danger zone is when one person is evolving and the other is standing still. That gap creates distance, which is why the best couples make personal growth a shared conversation. They celebrate each other's wins. They push each other forward. They don't feel threatened by each other's development. They feel inspired by it. The last thing, build a culture of appreciation. This might sound simple, but it is wildly underestimated. The number one complaint in failing relationships, according to decades of research, is feeling unappreciated. Not feeling unloved, not feeling abandoned, just feeling unseen. People stop saying thank you. They stop noticing the small things. The coffee made in the morning, the errand run without being asked, the back rub after a long day. These things get taken for granted, and slowly the person doing them starts to feel invisible. The fix is simple, but it has to be intentional. Tell your partner what you appreciate about them, and be specific. Not just, thanks for everything you do, but I noticed you stayed up to make sure I ate last night, and that meant more to me than you know. Specificity makes appreciation land differently. It tells your partner that you're paying attention, that you see them, and being seen by the person you love is one of the most powerful human experiences there is. Couples who make gratitude a daily practice, not a once-in-a-while gesture, build an emotional bank account that can survive hard seasons. Because when the rough patches come, and they will, you're not withdrawing from an account that's already empty. A lasting relationship isn't built by luck, it's built by two people who decide, over and over again, to show up, to grow, to communicate, and to choose each other even when it's hard. You now have the tools. The question is whether you're willing to use them. If this video gave you something to think about or something to bring back into your relationship, share it with your partner. Start the conversation. Because the best relationships aren't the ones where everything is perfect, they're the ones where both people refuse to give up. And before you go, if this video helped you in any way, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps more people find this content. And if you want more honest, no-fluff relationship advice that actually works, subscribe and turn on notifications. I drop new videos every week. I'll see you in the next one.